Hey, hello everyone, it's Airmax. Here is the good news. Overwatch 2 works really good now on Linux. I said it. So I want to go in detail, share my impression with you and explain you why it did change since I actually tested it. Let's get into it. So as I mentioned in the intro, I did a little review of Overwatch 2 on Linux not so long ago. 6 months ago, actually. It was like when the game was released and everybody got stutter while playing on Linux. And I was the main issue with the game because if you look at my gameplay, let me check that. My FPS were not that bad. You see, I was around like 400 FPS there. And it was not really related to the performance itself of the game. It was more related about the stutters. Those stutters, they were really annoying because you will be in the middle of the fight and your screen will just like freeze. And it's something that I couldn't recommend like doing if you're trying to be competitive or even some having some type of fun. It's super frustrating. At least it is for me. So at the time, you know, I said to you guys, like, don't get the game or don't try to play it on Linux. Maybe try it on Windows. Maybe you're going to have a different experience. But it was not a good recommendation for me. What went through since then is that I discovered another bug. And this bug was super, super annoying. Let me explain it. And I've seen like on multiple places on the forum, on Reddit, for example, a lot of like Linux users were having this issue when they will be dying inside the game and getting back, like getting revived. Their mouse focus will not be within the game. So you had to do some type of alt tab to be able to get your mouse working inside the game. And man, this was so infuriating because not only will happen randomly, which means like it was not at 100% sure that your mouse will be like working within the game. And on the other hand, it just appeared out of nowhere. And each time I was looking for a patch note in Wine, I was looking for this bug to be fixed, but I couldn't find it. Like and I tried a new version of Wine, and like I tried. Each time I retried the game and I couldn't get the game to be working correctly. Anyways, all of this is done now. It's done. And why is it done? Because our hero here, Glorious Eggroll, released a new version of Proton. And I think he mentioned the game was fixed. Yeah, here. In Proton 8-1. Okay, Overwatch losing focus after death seemed to be fixed. And finally, this morning, when I tried with the latest version of proton-ge Proton, the 8-5, it worked perfectly. So this morning, I played for a solid 3 hours, 4 hours, and man, the experience was great. Like super, super good. But before we go into it and before we go into the gameplay, I want to show you my Lutris settings. Like that, we're going to be aligned. And I want to make sure like your configuration is going to be exactly as mine, like that you won't encounter any issue. So yes, I'm running Garuda. Okay, it's pretty funny. I don't know why I'm recording, like there is a bug here. This thing is like flashing for whatever reason, but it does not happen on my PC. So sorry about that. Well, let's go. I'm going to show you the configuration. So for Lutris, ready, I didn't do anything special. You install like the Blizzard Battle.net. That's the first thing you need to do. So to do that, it's super simple. You go here, search, you type Battle.net. Where is it? Hop, it's here. Okay, and you install it. There's nothing crazy. It should be working right off the box. I didn't encounter any issue anyways. When it's installed, we're going to go into the configuration and I'm going to show you everything. So here, I didn't change anything in the game info. Game option, I didn't change anything either. Now for the runner option. You need to make sure you are using the LutrusGe Proton 8-5, okay? And if you want to double check that, I'm going to show you real quick how to download it. You go on Wine here, you click on this icon here, manage version. And here you're going to have a list of all the versions you can install. And you see I got rid of all the other like special like custom version I use. I just use this one now because it's working really good. And you download it. So let's say you wanted to install this one, you just click on install. And you're gonna have the install here. Boom. And now it's done. Okay. So we go back there. Runner option, you selection the runner I mentioned. Here there is nothing you have to touch. I'm just showing you everything, but there is nothing to do. Now what else? Nothing else. Nothing to touch here. So no DLL override, nothing. For the system option, so I don't use game scope because I'm running X11. Okay. I own an NVIDIA card, so no Wayland for me, and there is no really like anything good to get out of game scope. I think under X11. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Here, if you have game mode installed, like put it there. If you want to watch your FPS with MangoHUD and you have it installed, you can activate it here. I don't do it because the game has already a really good FPS system, so I don't do that. You can watch it in the game, it's just better. Oh, here, already important. Okay, so it's gonna install all of this thing. And the line I did add here is if you are streaming like me, it's called OBS VK Capture. So it's a third party you install to enable game capture within OBS Studio. And this thing is amazing, so I use it. And to use it with Lutris, you just have to add this line. Okay, so you add this key, OBS underscore VK capture, and you put the value 1. So now, when you're going to start Battle.net, it's going to be pushed within your OBS, which is awesome. And in OBS, you have an option to selection all the window except Battle.net, for example, the Battle.net window. It's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward too, but if you want to activate that, this is the way. Here you put your manual script, pre-launch script. I had none. But let's say you had a script for changing the gamma of your screen, for example, at the driver level, something I do on Apex, you could add it here. You could have a script there, for example, to kill the compositor. Like you can add whatever you want. But that's my configuration. Okay, so I'm launching the game now. So as you can see, at the bottom here, is compiling the shader here. Okay, my CPU right now is like pushing really hard. When you play the game, when you start it, please wait this compiling shader to go at 100%.
Cheers, love. It's time to
you see, I run at 100 FPS right now. Okay, you will see the difference. And my game is super stuttery. I don't know if you see it, but it's like... So we're gonna wait, okay? I might cut the video here. So here we are. It's done. And I capped the FPS at 270 and watch the difference. It's just amazing. Like it's working really well. First error is to start the game without waiting the shader to be compiled. You're gonna have a hard time. The second error, I'm gonna show it to you right now. So I'm running the game. What are the graphic quality? At ultra. I locked the frame rate at the refresh rate of my screen. I'm gonna push it to 600 here. So look, right now, I am at 300, let's say 330 FPS. And I don't know if you noticed, but when I started the game, I didn't deactivate my window compositor. And now I'm gonna deactivate it. In KDE Plasma, you have to press left Alt, left Shift, and F12. I did deactivate it. Wow, look at it. We gained 190 FPS. And the game is butter smooth now. It was already good, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like it was okay. But here the latency is way lower. This is awesome. Now I'm gonna show you like the bug. If you died before and you were moving your mouth, you wouldn't be focusing on the screen. And you see, like I just died here. I'm gonna do it again. Watch. I'm moving my mouse like crazy on my free screen everywhere, and I still have focus. So they fixed it. You are now, like, literally, like, pushing the limit of Overwatch, dude. This is awesome. So, yep. That's it. That's all. So I'm gonna show you some of my gameplay, because, like, playing in those conditions is just wonderful. Guys, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the video, everything, please like and subscribe. Also, like, don't hesitate to become a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club. I see you in the next one. Enjoy the gameplay. And, yeah. Bisous, bisous. Peace. Yeah. Woo! Let's go!
I am become death.
Coming up.
Death stops for no one. You are safe with me. A dark side.
Triple kill.
You're falling apart.
Well executed.
Victory. Play of the game.